Hi, today we're working with the Pilates bar. Make sure you've done some exercises in the warm-up section first before you start. Okay, so you've got the band on the foot, taking the bar in front, arms are just shoulder width apart, keeping those abs pulled in, head's in line with the spine. Take one leg out, make sure that's in line with the hip, and straighten. Stretch up and straight. So just a small little lift, keeping those abs pulled in tight. Slight bend in the elbows, head's in line with the spine. Stretch that leg out. Small little movement. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just bring it in, sink into the heels, get that stretch across the back of the shoulders into the bum, and slowly coming all the way back up. Changing sides again, keeping those abs in, slight bend in the elbows, holding onto the bar, stretch that left leg out, and small little lifts. Squeeze that bum in tight, keep those abs pulled in, squeeze, squeeze, release. So stretching that leg out, think about somebody pulling on that leg, but just a slight bend in the knee. Again, slight bend in the elbows, head's in line with the spine, so looking down to the mat. Small little lifts, keeping those abs pulled in tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, bring that knee in, sink into the heels, stretch into that child pose, stretch the arms out, and slowly coming all the way back up. Same position, again keeping those abs in. This time stretch the leg out, take it across the floor, stretch across, sliding it across the floor out, and stretch across, keeping those abs pulled in tight. Just taking it sliding across the floor. If you feel as though you can take it up, take it to hip level if you can, stretch out and across. Keeping those abs pulled in tight. Try and keep those hips nice and level. So again, first level, across the floor. Second level, hip level. So just take it to where you feel comfortable. Remember, keep those abs pulled in tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And sink into the heels to that child pose. Stretch the arms out in front. And slowly coming back up. So same on the opposite side. So again, arms are shoulder width apart, keeping those abs pulled in, stretch that leg out and slide across the floor. So working the opposite leg this time, sliding the toes across the floor, keeping those abs pulled in tight. Keeping that good tension on the band. If you feel so you can, take it up the hip level. Make sure you don't drop the hips, you don't raise the hips. Remember, pulling those abs in tight. Remember, if you're having a breathing out, breathing in, keep it nice and controlled. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee in and sink into the heels, into that child pose. Stretch the arms out. Get that good stretch. And slowly come up, holding onto the bar, keeping those abs pulled in. Take it onto the toes this time into a downward dog. Stretch it out. So keep it a slight bend in the knees. Drop the knees, sink into the heels. You can do that once more. Slowly coming up onto all fours and take it into that downward dog, onto the toes, stretch back, let the head roll between the arms, slight bend in the knees, relax into that stretch and slowly bring it back. Once more, sink into the heels and slowly coming up to sitting position. Okay, you're going to take it onto the back this time. Again, you've still got the band on the toes. Okay, so we're slowly going to roll down, keeping those abs pulled in. Slowly going to take it down, nice and slow. Knees are pointing up towards the ceiling. Slowly take it down. So you're looking up towards the ceiling. Legs are hip distance apart. Stretch the arms over the head. Relax the arms. So you're not taking the arms all the way down to the floor. You're taking them up from the floor, keeping those abs pulled in. And take that right leg up. Straight leg. Deep breath in, breathing out, and stretch that leg to the floor. So holding that bar over the head, keeping those abs pulled in so you're getting that good tension on the band. Stretch that leg out, point the toes, breathing out, stretch. Breathing in to come back so you're pointing those toes towards the ceiling. Remember, left knees bent, keeping those abs pulled in. Get that good stretch. Point the toes. Keep 2 more. Stretch that leg out, nice big stretch. And release the last one. And just take that stretch up to the ceiling. Hold that stretch all down the back of the leg. And slowly take it back down. Changing sides this time. So again, keeping those abs pulled in. Hold the arms. Holding that bar over the head. Take that left leg up. Point the toe. Deep breath in. Breathing out and stretch it down. Breathing out, drop down, and breathing in to come back. Point that toe, get that good stretch. Remember, left knee's pointing towards the ceiling, holding the bar over the head. Big stretch down. Breathing out, and in to come back. 2 more. And take that left leg up, hold that stretch all the way down the back of the leg. And release it, bring that knee in, and bring both knees into the chest, hit the bar, run the knees and just give it a hook. Okay, and slowly take it back down. Again, take the arms over the head. Deep breath in, breathing out, take that right knee up to tabletop position and small little circles. So you're holding the bar over the head just to where you feel comfortable, keeping those abs pulled in. Small little circles. That knee staying bent, ankle staying in line with the knee. So it's coming all the way from the hip. Small little circles. And change direction. Again, that knee's pointing up towards the ceiling, keeping those abs pulled in, keeping that little curve in the back, stretching those arms over the head. Keep 2 more. And just bring that knee into the chest, hit the bar round the front of the knee and just relax into that stretch. Okay, and changing sides. So again, keeping those abs pulled in, stretch the arms over the head. Remember, you're not taking them all over the head, you're lifting them up from the mat. Deep breath in, breathing out, left knee comes into that tabletop position and small little circles. Try to get good tension in the band. Remember to keep that knee bent. Remember, slight bend in the elbows as you stretch that bar over the head. Small little circles. Remember, try and keep those hips nice and level. Okay, 2 more in this direction and change direction. Again, small little circles, keep those abs pulled in, keep those hips level, that ankle staying in line with the knee. Okay, 2 more, and bring that knee in, take the ball in the front of the knee and just relax into that stretch. Okay, and release it, slowly coming in. Okay, this time you're going to take both bands, loops into one leg, and the top leg you're going to lie on the floor, keeping those abs pulled in, keeping those hips level. You're holding on to the bar. You're going to stretch that bottom leg, bend that bottom leg, top leg straight, deep breath in, breathing out, lift and lower. Keeping those abs pulled in, holding on to that bar. Small little lift, slight bend in the knee. Remember to keep those hips nice and level. If you don't feel comfortable in the elbow, you can always take it down to the floor. If you feel as though you can, small little pulses. Keeping those abs pulled in tight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and just drop that leg, just relax into that stretch. Okay, and stretch that leg back out, this time circles, so it's straight legs this time, small little circles, and all the way from the hip, keeping those abs pulled in. Got a good tension on the band as well, so you stretch that leg out, small little circles. Remember, slight bend in that knee, bottom knee's bent. 2 more, and change direction, circle in the opposite direction. And just keep the hold of the bar, try and relax the arms. 2 more, and just relax that leg, stretching that out. Okay, and release it. Okay, and changing sides, so putting the band onto the opposite foot. You can do exactly the same on the opposite foot. Align to the opposite side. So straight legs to start with. Again, keeping those abs in, keep those hips level onto the elbow. Remember, if you don't want to take it onto the elbow, you can always take it down, but still holding onto the band, relaxing the head. If you feel as though you can, you're taking it up to the elbow, keeping those abs pulled in, slight bend in that knee, and that bottom leg's bent. Deep breath in, breathing out, and lift and lower. So remember keeping that good tension on the band. Remember keeping those abs pulled in, slight bend in the knee, stretching that leg out nice and long. Imagine somebody's pulling on that leg. Breathing out and in if you can, small little pulses. Four more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just drop that leg in front. Just relax into that. And stretch it out again. Circles this time, so that knee's in line with the hip. Stretch that leg out and small little circles. Again, getting a good tension on the band. Keeping those abs pulled in, so working into the hip. But that bottom knee's bent. Small little circles. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 4, 3, 2, and don't just drop that leg, just relax into that stretch. Okay, slowly going to come up into a stretch. Okay, so taking one of the loops onto the opposite foot. Okay, stretch the legs out, keeping those abs pulled in, deep breath in, breathing out, and stretch forward. If you can, ball around the feet, just relax into that stretch with a slight bend in the knees. And slowly coming back, and again, deep breath in, breathing out, stretch it forward. Just relax into that stretch. And slowly coming back up. Last one, deep breath in, breathing out, and stretch it forward. Just relax into that stretch. And slowly come all the way back up. Okay, just hug the knees. And stretch that right leg out. Bring the left in. Give it a hug. So you've got the bar round. Take it across the right knee. Just pull on that bar if you can. Sit nice and tall. Okay, and changing sides. Stretch the left and the right leg in. Take it over and stretch with the ball. With the bar, use the bar to pull that into that knee to get that good stretch. Just relax into it. And release it and just relax down. Okay, well done.